On January 30th at about 2:30 p.m., about 300 people gathered at St.Charles Community College in support of Senator Rick Santorum during his policy speech.
Between discussing manufacturing and immigration, Senator Rick Santorum's main focus was on the educational system.
And
the reason we're here today is we need to do something about the educational environment in this country. 2/3 of children in this country are not almost a third are not graduating from high school. And the amazing thing is in America, this is such a land of opportunity that if you just do the basics, you're almost guaranteed some level of success in America. And yet, so many folks have a hard time doing the basics. There was a study done by a liberal think tank in Washington, D.C. They said if you do 3 things, you're guaranteed not to be in poverty in America. The 3 things are work. Second is to graduate from high school. And third is to get married before you have children. If you accomplish those 3 things, the chance that you will ever be in poverty is 2%. Almost 0. The chance that you will be in the top half of income earners in America doing those 3 things, 77% chance. Unfortunately, in America, increasingly those unions see themselves as the principal beneficiary and objective of the education system, not the parents and the children. That those institutions are there to try to provide the best opportunity to succeed in America. We need to have a president who understands that fundamental change has to occur in the education system in this country. We need to have an education system that focuses in on the customer of the education system. It's not the teachers' union, it's not the school system, it's not the children, it's the parents. Why? Because parents are responsible for educating their children. The teachers are there to help parents create the best educational environment for every single child in America. That is different than creating an environment to educate children, but an environment to educate every child individually. We're America. Look at this school and how customized every program is to try to help every child who walks in. See, higher education understands this. This community college competes. They compete with other schools here in the region and across the country. They have to provide services that meet the needs of that child, or that child doesn't, or adult doesn't come here. But that's not the case for primary and secondary education. They're stuck. No one talks to the parents. Oh, a few of the good public schools do, but most of them don't. Most of them don't include the parents, and sadly enough, most parents don't even bother to be included. They've been conditioned into thinking that, well, that's just something the government does. Well, they're doing a pretty bad job. And the only way it's going to change is if parents get involved in the education of their children. The 3 things I talked about, if you don't just do one of them, like graduate from high school, the chance that you will be in poverty at some time in your life is 74%. And the chance that you will be in the top half of income earners at any point in time in your life is only 4%. Yet we have an educational system that is failing America. When 1/3 of our children, 1.2 million people, will not graduate from high school this year. That's 1.2 million people, 3/4 of which, 900,000, will end up in poverty. And less than 100,000, less than 50,000, will end up in the top half of income earners. We have a Congress, we have a country that does nothing. That doesn't even talk about it. No one in Washington's talking about fundamental reform of the education system. They're talking about how we can improve schools. Stop it. Stop it. It's failed. It's government run. It's top down. It won't work.